What is up, guys? You may or may not have seen me before, but welcome to Yaᴇʟɪᴛᴇᴛ. This is my YouTube channel. My name is Yaᴇʟɪᴛᴇᴛ. It's the same thing, that's my name. And yes, that is how it's pronounced. So, I'm making this introduction video explaining what this channel is about. So, we'll keep it nice and sweet and short. This is the vision. Hold on. It's lagging out on my screen. Hold on. Right, we should be good. Anyways, this is the vision. So I will utilize this YouTube channel as an outlet to voice my market forecast out loud. And that's it. I'm not really here to try and grow anything from this. I'm not expecting anything from this YouTube channel at all. Like in terms of, I guess, subscribers or anything. This is just a public personal space, I guess. A public space, I mean. And I'll just kind of use it to think out loud and read the charts, and you guys just get to see and watch, and I'm just sharing what I see, and that's it. Nothing more, nothing less. And then it is lagging on my screen again, so give me a sec. Alright, should be on the next slide now. Right. Anyways, this is a summary of what I'll be doing. So anyways, the videos I'm going to be uploading here may or may not be edited. They won't be scheduled either. I'll just make them whenever I want to make them. So they'll come out on a sporadic basis. They can be a few minutes long to a few hours long. And I also may live stream sometimes. So sometimes I may come live and kind of read the market, tape read it. What markets do I look at? I look at honestly, I look at all markets, like any market I'm interested in at that time, to be honest. So right now I'm really focused more on futures, specifically Nasdaq. I really like NQ Nasdaq. But other charts I've looked at as well as gold, silver, and crude oil. Now, for example, crude oil is one I've never actually looked at in the past until this year, and that's because I saw a move unfolding. You know, everybody's talking about crude oil, or they have talked about crude oil. I saw the move coming before, but obviously there's no proof of that because this is the first video on here. But yeah, anyway, I also like looking at Forex. I haven't really looked at it much, but I take a glance here and there sometimes. Dollar index I look at the most. Euro dollar, British pound, the JPY, the yen. I also look at crypto, Bitcoin, XRP, maybe even meme coins. And I also look at stocks, mostly just like individual stocks. I don't really look at any like big name stocks. I kind of like the smaller, outperforming growth stocks because they usually do better than the the big cap stocks. And then down here in the bottom left are some stuff to keep in mind. So I am not a financial advisor. So if you guys are like taking trades or something off of what I'm saying or reading in the market, everything is on you. I am not responsible for your success or failure. And yeah, that's it. Because all I'm doing is just reading price action. So I will not be executing trades on this channel. I am only here to read price action, and that's it. Third point, you're not entitled to anything from me, and I do not owe y'all anything. So just keep that in mind as well. And I will be speaking in absolutes for the most part, because I am assuming, and we are assuming, that I am reading the market exactly how it is. And how's that possible? How is that even possible? How can you say that I'm reading the market exactly how it is? Well, it's because it's an algorithm, and everything is rigged. It's all controlled. And so I am simply just assuming that I have developed my skill enough to read the algorithm. And if I'm reading the algorithm, I therefore cannot be wrong because the algorithm isn't wrong. The algorithm is always right. It is always correct because it is literally the one that is the market. and so I am assuming that I am reading the algorithm correctly, and I've developed this skill. Obviously, I will be wrong sometimes, but again, I'm assuming that I'm reading it exactly how it is. So I will be speaking in absolutes. For example, I might say, okay, tomorrow we're going to do this, and then we're going to do this, and then this. And it may or may not be true. I'm just simply reading what the algorithm is telling me. So don't blame anything on me. Blame it on the algorithm, and that's it. Time frames. I read anything from the 1 minute chart all the way up to the yearly chart. If I had TradingView Pro or whatever higher tier it is that they allow you to look at the seconds chart, I would include the seconds chart here as well, because it's the same thing. It's all the same thing. What type of setups do I like reading, or like what type of moves? Like how long does it take for something to pan out? When I say it, when I see it, it's either scalps or intraday moves. Those are like my fave. I mostly like reading that, and then, but I also read like short-term moves. Like a move from the start of the week to the end of the week. Something like that. I like reading swing trades and position setups. So that's how long these market predictions, market forecasts, market calls can take. And yeah, that's basically it. And that's it. Literally, that's it. So thank you for watching. It has been really Realm. Enjoy your stay here if you choose to stay and watch. You don't have to, you're not forced to. You can comment if you want. I guess I don't really. Again, I'm not gonna. I'm not forced to respond if I don't want to respond to your comments. And again, it was in the past slide. You already know. But yeah, that has been really Realm. I'm out, and you may or may not see me after. Goodbye.